I'm here with Rodney. How you doing, man?
Doing great, Mark. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Thanks for being on, especially with such short notice. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
So, Rodney and I were just talking. Everybody knows he is currently in our wonderful neighbor to the north. He's up in Canada working right now.
Okay.
So, but so gracious to hop on. I literally I think I contacted. Was it yesterday that I contacted you?
Last night, yeah, the wife gave me a call, let me know that there might be an interview that you might be interested in. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, let me look. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow because I'm leaving tomorrow, Friday, and I'm busy all weekend. So yeah, this would be perfect time.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome. I appreciate it so much. I was just telling Rodney about just the fact that I've been interviewing people all week about like the 8 wheels thing and the skate like no brakes thing and stuff like that. But you had just said something to me kind of interesting that I want to actually want to ask about. You had said that you're going to be going skating. What, at 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock tonight.
Where you skating at?
Over here in Toronto. They got an adult night on Thursday nights. I've only been once, and it was off the hook.
What's the name of the?
It's called. Oh, I'll have to look it up. It's called.
It's not outdoors,
No,
is
it's
it?
outdoors. It's called. It's right here. It's called Scooters Roller Palace.
I think that might. So I just talked to a guy that he runs the Stride skating app. He just built this app, but he's up in Canada. Trying to and there's kind of like a scene up there at a couple different spots. But I think he was telling me about some big outdoor rink. I don't know. Man. Canada's a big ass place. I'm talking about it like, you know what I mean?
So,
Everyone.
so yeah, there is an outdoor one. It's a little bit further into Toronto. I haven't been there yet, but yeah, there is one.
Yeah, he said it. What now? How? So you've only skated in Canada once, though.
Only once.
Yeah, I kind of because the way he was talking about it was that there is a scene, but like it's funny because I automatically think like ice is going to be the thing. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
I mean, even I'm from New England, and I played ice hockey, but like my friends that played hockey, like I remember like my friend's dad used to anytime he'd see me on quads be like, "Hey, it's wimpy wheels." You know what I mean? Because there's like this thing, you know how roller skates kind of have
Right.
that stigma to them. You know what I mean? But
Right.
so anyway, yeah, I assume everybody's up there playing hockey. You know what I mean?
That's what
Like,
I assumed until I went, and I'm like, oh, the music is like roller jam. I'm like, oh, they're playing some good old school, like good music, like
yeah,
and good R&B music in a little house. I was like, oh, this is great. This is going to be
yeah, man.
my next roller jam.
No doubt. Well, so check that thing out too. It's called the Stride Skating app. And it'll plug you in more to this. It's STRYDE.
Okay.
But it's basically like an Instagram, but like just for skating. But you can there's like live video feeds from rinks up there. There's he posts like 2-3 hour like mixes from skate DJs and stuff like that. Like it's
Okay.
kind of a cool thing, man. It's kind of catching on. So,
Okay.
but yeah, he's up that way. I think he's around Toronto. I think so. But
I'll have a chance to check it out.
so look, and you're in Texas now,
Yeah,
right?
I'm in Texas.
Now, are you? Is that where you're originally from, or
I'm not originally from there. I spent most of my adult life in Texas. But I'm
okay?
originally from Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's where I was born and raised, and that's where I skated growing up.
Okay. So, all right, make this make sense for me, right? Because originally from Fort Wayne, been
Right.
living in Texas most of your adult life, but you're like you're a roller jam OG, you know what I mean? Or 8 wheels no brakes OG. Like how does that happen?
Good question. I travel around the United States. I always have for the past, I don't know, 25 years. And I meet different people. So I met a guy, Brian Britt, I think in New Jersey somewhere, and he told me about roller jam. And I'm like, okay. So he said, be careful. It could be overwhelming. I was like, okay. So I definitely got to try it out. And I went up there. That's back in '09, I think. And I went up there and I fell in love. And then the skate the skate referee Jose
Mm-hmm.
about this little event that they have up there, and he invited me, and I went for the first time and fell in love because you could bring your whole family. It wasn't just an
Mm.
adult situation. It was like bring all who skates. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
man.
this is perfect.
Hell yeah. So interesting. I do have to ask though too, because you talk about it like your first experience at Roller Jam the same way I talk about it, right? Like talk about mine. Coming up in New England is a lot different. New England, especially like I skated a lot in Maine, like Southern Maine, like was where my home rink was as a kid. It's very individualistic style. The music is all over the place, right? Like it's just, but so when but very much grounded, like hip hop, R&B kind of vibe, But when I first went to Roller Jam, I mean, I got like, like you get in that lobby before you get in,
Right.
and I heard it, man, and I was like, oh, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it. You know what I mean? And it's like a 2.5 hour drive for me, but I didn't care. I was like, I'm doing this. But like, what was the scene like in Fort Wayne though? Like, what was that coming up?
So we always had an adult skate. As a youngster, most people from Fort Wayne is they did a lot of speed skating and jam
Mm,
skating. We call it jam skating. Growing up, a lot of speed skaters, but it was basically the same as most of the jam sessions that you go to around the United States.
yeah,
5 minutes of funk, music like that, and you skate hard for the whole time because you only have a certain amount of time to jam skate, and then
mm.
you have to listen to the regular music. But yeah, it's basically the same. They skate fast, they jam, yeah, just like most places around here.
Yeah, there's a speed skate scene in the Midwest for sure. I know like quite a few because everyone's always talking Florida. You know what I mean? As far as and speed skating is huge there. It almost seems like a prerequisite to be a skater down in Florida, as you've been a
Right.
speed skater at some point. But dude, like yeah. So okay, but you end up at Roller Jam in '09. Is that when that was?
I want to say '08, '09, somewhere around there.
Wow,
I think.
man. So who's DJing at that? Do you even remember? I mean,
So that's a good question because I get confused. I know Tito was there,
okay.
and Jury. There's a guy named Jury, and there's some other DJs there. They used to play a lot of house and like soul house things of that sort.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm sure there was a couple more people there that was there that I don't remember their names.
Yeah. What was that like pretty much the smallest floor you'd ever rolled before?
Nope. I'm used to a smaller floor growing up.
Okay. Okay.
Smaller, so that was perfect for me. I like them. I prefer it small because it's
Mm-hmm.
fat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, that's not the smallest.
No, yeah, no. The I grew up in a little podunk rink, man. It was small. It was tiny. Matter of fact, I really had to get adjusted to bigger floors. Like one stamina, and two, like I think it kind of shaped the way I skate too. Like because we didn't have long ass shuffle lines because we were turning way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and like our footwork, you had to get in. You only had so much straightaway, so we were getting it in fast. You know. But I absolutely loved it. People talk about it like, kind of like either made you or broke you at Roller Jam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
were you there oh, I'm sorry, keep going.
I think so for most people. It actually changed my style because it was small. There's a lot of adults, so there's a lot of you had to weave in and out,
Hmm.
and that's right. My style changed to weaving in and out compared to just going in a circle because you
Yeah.
couldn't get the groove on. You couldn't stay on the beat because there's so many people there, so you
Yeah.
had to go in and out.
Were you there the last night?
Uh, Not the last night. No, no, no.
Okay.
I think it was
Okay.
like a week before or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's so funny because I talked to, I literally every couple of weeks, I talked to another person that was there the last night, but I didn't see him because it was just insane. I'd never seen it so packed. I still had a blast because, like you said, I was also used to being growing up on a small floor, especially like in the afternoons. It would be tons of kids,
Right.
right? But I would go to every single session where it was open, and it kind of made me more of like a freestyle oriented skater as it is. And the reason I love roller jam is because I love that kind of challenge of being in a freestyle mode and having, like you said, I don't have a straight path. Like I'm moving and I'm weaving, but like I love that thing of like kind of doing my thing, but utilizing that traffic to but not allowing it to interrupt my flow, to utilize it, you know what I'm saying, and kind of like yeah, just on the fly, right? Like but stay on beat, you know what I mean, and make it work. I do you know Evan Runfola? You know him?
Evan?
Yeah.
Oh
You must
yeah.
know Evan. Yeah,
Oh
you know
yeah.
Evan.
Remember when he was he was
Yeah. Yeah. So like him and especially and Nathan Edwards is another one. I used to love going with them to roller jam because they used to like to do that too. And Evan and I on that last night, man, it was just insane. But we were cutting. You had to, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it was funny because he told me later, he's like, man, I kept looking back and you were still there. You know what I mean? But
Evan's tight. He's very tight.
oh, he's good, dude. He's good.
Yours is tight too. I love to watch you.
Ah, well. But man, so all right, so you hear you're going to roller jam. You hear about 8 Wheels No Brakes. When was the first one that you went to?
2015, 16.
Okay,
I think because I
Okay.
was invited to something of the same. I don't know if it was 8 Wheels No Brakes. They had food, and I don't know if it was called 8 Wheel No Brakes back then. But that was, I don't know, that was probably in 2010, 2011. But the first
Mhm.
8 Wheels where I actually got a shirt and all that good stuff was about 2015, 2016.
Okay.
And,
So would you get to how many did you do?
three, I believe.
Yeah. So you basically you went every year after you went the first time.
Oh, after the first one, it was we had to,
Yeah.
whatever it took to get there, we made it happen.
That's so cool, man. I like I'm so and I know like things get they get hyped up, especially when they're gone. You know what I mean? But I gotta say, like clearly just doing this, I talk to a ton of people, and then like you, I travel, I skate all over the place, and I never hear anybody talk about an event like people talk about 8 Wheels No Brakes. You know what I mean? It's a whole nother thing. Like what do you think it was as far as, cause you skate at other events. Matter of fact, I got a video of you in Abilene with Chase. That video went crazy.
Whoa, that was tight.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, what was it for you, man, that kind of made it just special or different from anything else?
It seemed like it was more like a family like a family picnic in a sense. Like there's food, everyone talked, it was just a family type deal. And I just felt part of the family. It was cool meeting different people, and
Yeah.
everyone jams, and everybody has their style. It's just great to see people from the youngins to the real older people. They're just it's just really nice to see.
Well, speaking of, we were just Jackie had posted that thing today about how like Skate Like No Brakes will always have kids. It'll always be all ages thing. And but the thing that stood out to me the other night was the Jack going down. This kid takes his fall against the wall, and I saw this kid like jump up, get right back in the I don't know, man. Like it was like these kids can go. You know what I mean? When they're taught the right things. Jack's clearly taught the right thing. He jumped right back up, and I went out of my way to go back and be like, dude, that was the right good for you, man. Was there a lot of kids at these events when you would go?
depends what you call kids. So yeah, so there was some real youngins, 8, 9, I think maybe 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But a lot of 16, 15, 14. There's a lot. Um, yeah, it was a big spectrum. It was a
Mm.
big spectrum. You know,
So you hear when did you first hear that they weren't doing another eight wheels?
I think my wife heard about it or something. I don't know. I think there's a story behind that. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Um, uh, I guess whenever they said they weren't going to have it the following year,
Yeah.
and the wife told me about it, I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, all right. Let's go to Roller Jam then."
So you would just continue to make trips just for Roller Jam?
Yeah, yeah. That was the spot for me. It was the spot for me.
Wow.
Roller Jam and what was it called in New Jersey? Branch Brook.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And Hot Skates. There's a Hot Skates in Long Island too that I used to skate at, but they closed that one down.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So how often were you just coming out to Roller Jam then? Because you're in Texas at that time, right?
Right, in Texas. That I don't know. It was probably once, twice. I don't know, a month. I mean, every
Wow.
every Halloween we went.
Okay.
That was guaranteed. And then in between that, within the year, at least once, I had to get my roll on at least once or twice a month. I had to get something out of that.
Mm.
And just go down there for a weekend and roll. Try to anyway.
That's crazy.
And
That's
then
crazy, man.
at one time we had dual houses. So I lived there too in Long Island for about a year. So I had the opportunity to skate. Me and the family had the opportunity to skate all year long
Mm.
at Roller Jam. So we even went to the Friday night sessions and the Saturday night sessions at Roller Jam when we lived there.
Man.
Yeah.
Dude, so okay, so that's another thing that comes to an end too. Like, when did you hear about it online, like the like kind of the way everybody did, or how'd you hear about it was closing?
It. I heard it from the wife. She told me about it. I think she heard about it from online, and then she called Jackie or text her to see if that was true. And then Jackie was like, "What are you talking about?" And then she found out
Yep.
that that's what unfortunate thing.
Yeah, because I mean, it really came out of nowhere. It's funny, man, because now, like, because it's like a pickleball thing, like there, and I swear, anytime like I'm driving around, I go by a pickleball place. I'm like, fuck that place, man.
That's how we
Pickleball,
are.
man.
Exactly how we are. I'm anti pickleball.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll never play that shit. The hell with that, man. It's so funny. It's so stupid too, because this has got nothing to do with, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I'm just so irrational. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
oh man. But yeah, dude, no, because man, like I said, I hadn't skated. I stopped skating for a long time. Like when I moved to Pennsylvania for college, and I stopped for years, and I got back into it, and and I would go around like the Lancaster area. I started going out to Philly and stuff, and Big Daddy Ray was the one that told me about Roller Jam, and he was like, yeah, man, it's like a nightclub, dude. He's like, there's a bar and they serve alcohol. I had never seen that at a rink, and because I remember thinking, man, a bar at a rink, like I'm like, that could be awesome or disastrous. Like, I don't know which, but yeah, man, like to me, it was like, this is home. Cause there, Pennsylvania is like things shift a little bit once you go from New York up. It feels a little bit more hip hop, in the skate scene, and then PA is
Sure.
where it starts to kind of like get more into that freestyle shuffle, kind of thing, and in certain areas of here. But man, I get to Roller Jam that night, and like I said, I heard it thumping, and I was like, I said to Ray, I was like, this is it, dude. I don't care. Like, this is where I got to be. Like, and it was just, oh, I was devastated when that place closed, man. It was the worst.
I don't know if you ever seen the video with the two guys, David and Joey. They're doing like a dance routine 17 years ago. That's how I first learned about roller jamming.
Oh yeah, yeah. Somebody showed me that, like some grainy ass video, like, but
Yeah, yeah.
but it was dope though. Like,
I was like, oh, that is dope. I was like,
yeah,
and then a year later, I end up visiting that place. But I knew about it a year before then, about 17 years, about 15 years ago, something like that.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So all right, so you do the 8 wheels no brakes thing, and you're bringing your family every year.
Yep, every year.
Man,
Every
so
year.
what's that?
My wife, my youngest son, and then we brought the grandbaby out when she was, I think she was like 8 weeks. And
Wow.
now she's 7. So yeah.
Okay. So who's the whole family that travels with you then? Who is it?
So it's me, my wife, Lisa.
Yep.
My youngest, Davis. And
Yep.
the grandbaby, Elsa.
Okay. Yeah. So Davis is funny because he came over to me. I talked to him briefly this past weekend, and it was so funny because we started talking. He's like, oh yeah, you know. And then we're both trying to put together who we both know somehow. We couldn't figure it out. It was funny, man. He's good too, man. Whew.
Yeah, he can roll. He can roll. I love following him. He gets going. I try to hang with him, but I can't hang with him.
So what other events do you frequent? Because I saw you at Abilene. I'm trying to think if we've ever skated anywhere else at the same place.
So we did the Abilene deal, and then before then, I was in Georgia, and they had an event at Sparkles, I think it was.
Okay, USA.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I skated at that event. That was pretty dope. Yeah.
That's intense. That's a
yeah. Especially the music, the BPMs is real high, and every single person is flying, and it's hard to get on and off, and it'll wear you out. That's a good workout for sure.
And the floor size for that many people moving at that speed is kind of crazy, man. I mean, like, because I remember like when they first were telling me about it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's like a racetrack and blah 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 blah," and and I like what was funny about it though is I literally, so it was about a month and a half before I was going to my first one. The first time I was going to one, I fractured my ankle, slipping on the ice. So I literally like was testing out my ankle for the first time at that event, which is kind of a, sketchy situation as it is. Right. But I had a good time. You know what I mean? It's not the thing that I want to do all the time. Right. But I remember I got back and I went to Philly, and there's a few guys that, go to Philly and they've been skating for a little while, but I was telling them about it and showing some videos and everything. And, guys like, yeah, oh man, I'm going to the next one with you. I'm going to that. And like, it was like the next one was like in a few months. And I was like, you're not going with me, dude. Like, I was like, you're not ready for that, dude. Like, you're not, and the people were like, oh, that's harsh. That's rude. That's mean. And I'm like, no, but I'm like, no, he's not. Like, I literally, like what I said was like, I would rather like step on your feelings than step on your grave kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's not for, I don't know about you. Like, I remember being there the first time too, and kind of seeing a couple people like getting on the floor. I'm like, oh no, like this is, but
yeah, it's another experience. That's for sure.
Have you been down to Reflections yet?
I'm not sure where's that at?
Orlando, Kissimmee. Skate Reflections. They call it Base Reflections.
No, I haven't been to that one. I've been to a couple in Florida, but not that one. I hear about that. I heard about that one.
Yeah. Chris and Carrie took it over a few years ago, and I don't know how many subs that dude put in that place, but it's the craziest. I mean, like, it's clean. The sound is clean, but it's called, the name of the rink is Skate Reflections, but everyone calls it Base Reflections.
Okay.
Like, you'll know, like, it's one of the craziest systems you'll ever hear, like, anywhere. Yeah, but it's clean. You know what I mean? It's not. Yeah, he did an amazing job with all that, and he'll tell you all about it.
What part of
But
Florida is that?
Kissing Me, like Orlando.
Orlando?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think I've been to that one. I've been to one in Orlando, but not that one.
Yeah, they have they have a big Memorial Day and Labor Day event. Those are like their two big ones down there.
Oh,
But
okay.
but it's like jams, mayhem. You know what I mean? It's that vibe. But the good thing about Reflections is they're definitely moving. You know what I mean? But the floor is so big that it allows for other things to happen. Where when you go to Sparkles, it's like you're just on a racetrack. Like that's all there. That's all there
Literally.
is. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, man. So okay, so the it's funny because we were trying to get an idea about like trying to figure out like man like who's all coming to skate like no breaks, and somebody had said to me, I saw someone comment they're coming from Texas, right? And I'm like, really? I'm like, and then I found out that Alberto Roller King once was coming. But they're like, no, it's not him. And then I found out it's you guys, man. So when did you guys hear about the Skate Like No Breaks thing?
We heard about it kind of ahead of time.
Ah, you got an in. You got an in.
No one really said what was going on, but we kind of understood the sign language that was going on. Like,
Yeah.
okay, it's going down.
Yeah. If you knew, you knew. Yeah. So do you know who Andy Bruckner is?
I do not.
He was there this weekend, but I was just talking to somebody about this the other day, and I literally just posted this clip of this conversation. But he's an 8 Wheels guy, right? Like purist kind of dude, right? So I had released this kind of teaser about Skate Like You doing an event with like like another promotion, but like it's a secret. We're gonna announce it and just hyping the shit, Right. So I see him, I don't know, a couple weeks after I released that thing, and I was in Georgia. Saw him at a USA event in Georgia. He comes over to me and he's like, it's fucking 8 Wheels, isn't it? And I'm like, dude, I can't say, man. I can't say. He's like, it's fucking 8 Wheels. He's like, don't fuck this up, man. It's like, all right, dude. I'm like, I'm not saying anything, but like, it was just so, I mean, he was, basically messing around, but it's so funny, dude. Like he was the first one to come to me and mention it, but
yeah.
All right, man. So you got a little inside scoop, man. Like, but what I'm really curious to hear from people is, look, I know that we're not going to replicate that thing. I absolutely know that. I was never even there. All I know is what people tell me about it, and I've just never heard anyone talk about it like talk about an event like they talk about that. But the hope is that I don't know what the hope was. Really, the hope was, look, if Jackie's involved, and that means Rob's going to be involved to a certain degree, and hopefully we can have at least some of that vibe or passion. But but like talking to people that did 8 Wheels No Breaks, I mean, like I don't want to ask like how does it compare, but basically like I don't even know if I should even reference it, but. What were your thoughts about Skate Like No Breaks, especially coming from Texas? Was it a waste of time?
No, it was great because you had different DJs and they probably played everybody's jam. Anyone that was there, they had a jam. They played at least 4 or 5 of the ones that you like. I don't care who you were.
Hell yeah.
So you get a good roundabout of music. And the vibe was good. Even the old DJ that skated, the DJ for the 8 Wheels No Breaks, he was there. I don't know if you saw him. Yeah, he was there, and we talked a little bit. But I was like, "This is really good, man. It's a good mixture. It's a good mixture. That guy's an old school '70s DJ, which he knows all the music to play. But then you get a mixture of DJs on this one that was really good. I mean, it was it was good. You get a time to rest. You get a time to go. At least they gave me some time to rest because I could have kept on going for 5 hours straight. So it was good.
Yeah, well, I tell you, yeah, the first half of the first night, Jace didn't give much time to rest. That guy was
Oh
hops.
yeah.
But that's what I loved about Roller Jam, though, and that's what I loved about Tito. And I think Sean, Matt Hatter, and I think Hops, do this well though too. Because I don't know about you, but like I would go to you go to a rink and depending the DJs play sets, and so therefore certain styles would be more represented on the floor
Sure.
at different times. Until I went to Roller Jam and started seeing Tito and stuff like that, I don't remember seeing a DJ at a rink be so successful at literally having every single style on that floor all night long. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, it makes sense. Where everyone's into it, no matter what type of skating that you do. It doesn't matter what type of skating you do. You're gonna vibe to it with Tito. Sure.
Hell yeah. I think it went really well. I felt like, I don't know, man. It felt like the vibe, it was cool as far as the skating and the music and that whole deal. But I also could feel, I just felt happy in there the whole time, man.
It was happy. A lot of happiness. Everyone, I've even spoke to people that you've seen over the years, but you never had a chance to talk to, and you finally had a chance to talk to them. Hey, how's it going? It was very delightful. Everyone was really nice. It was a good time. Met a lot of people, especially people you've seen over the years. I don't know, 5-10 years, and you never even spoke to them because you're always skating, and then you had an opportunity to speak to them, and it was a good time.
Yeah, I think that our main goal with it was, and like I said, I go everywhere. I skate everywhere. And I go and I support these other events and most of the DJs that you see on these, especially through the South and these big events, I mean, they're literally good friends of mine and everything. And just, it's literally I don't have any hate or it's nothing like that. But we were we want people to come experience this thing. You know what I'm saying? Not, just what we do up here. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, I know what it was like for me the first time I stepped into a Roller Jam or just with those DJs. You know what I mean? Not that we're replicating Roller Jam or anything like that, but I really felt man, because there's not a lot of events where that vibe is happening. It's just not. It's not, man. And we were dude, I think this will work. I really, really do. I'm so stoked that people that yourself that, called Roller Jam home and stuff like that, man, enjoyed it. I guess that's,
yeah.
Yeah, man. So
yeah. 8 Wheels No Brakes. I mean, like I said, it allows everyone to come skate. It doesn't matter. And that's how we learned. We started somewhere and we watched the guys or gals skating that were older than us jam it. And that's how we learned. And it was just a good opportunity for the kids to learn some different styles that they like and try to do it,
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I know for me, my big brother was the king of our little rink. You know what I'm saying? I'm the youngest of 3. So my brother skated that rink and then my sister and then I did. But when I was a kid and I first, I don't remember learning how to skate, but I remember learning how to skate. But I remember, but my thing was watching people and being I want to do that.
Right.
I want to do that. And some of it was I want people to look at me the way I'm looking at it. Or I see them. I mean, all that stuff. But to me, it's I get sometimes maybe a USA event, right? Where it's this small rink and everyone's doing 90 that maybe, you know what I mean? That might not be the spot for a little kid, but like when you have, but when you have these events where you have this concentration of really, really high level skaters from everywhere. So you're going to see all different types of styles. I can't imagine a better place for a kid to really get fired up about this thing. Yeah, it's so discouraging to when you find out like, oh, like this event where these people are going to be, or that, whatever, like that it's not going to be, yeah, that there's no kids. I don't know, because there's so many adult nights, there's so many things that they can't get into now,
Right.
and,
Right.
and all the only thing that's left is where they're just basically like, they're in a place with skate mates, and I mean, who are they learning from? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. But before there was, adult nights, because like you said, adult nights, it just started, what, maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Before then, I had to go on a Friday night and jam skate with the youngsters. And
Yeah.
it was cool. But it's, when you get to the adult skates, you get your music.
Yeah. Yeah.
That you can really rock to. So
yeah. But it did. I mean, I get it. It was born out of this thing where, people adults that skated didn't necessarily want to have to dodge kids and skate mates. And I get it. Like I understand that, you know what I mean? But like, it was like an overcorrection, it seems, you know what I mean? Where some of these kids got forgotten to a certain degree.
Good point.
I look at it like the, kids like me that were like, I want to do that. Right. Like that's your next crop. That's your Rink's security 10 years from now, man. Right. Like, cause if there's nothing there to emulate, like you see these rinks that like I talk to owners all the time and they're like, yeah, we used to have an amazing shuffle culture here, or jam culture here. And then it just disappeared. But when you dig a little bit and you find out like, all those adults kind of disappeared from that scene for whatever reason. Maybe they weren't hearing the music they wanted to hear. Maybe it was too many, like, I don't know. But then that link in that chain, right? Cause there's nothing there to emulate. And then all of a sudden now those people are gone. And now you just got you got a rink full of kids with that, but there's no one to look at and be like, oh, I want to learn something. Does that make sense?
Yeah. They don't learn skate etiquette. They don't learn a lot of things that you need to know when you're skating. My home rink is Interstate in Louisville, Texas, and there you have a mixture of styles there. And we go on Saturdays or Sundays. I'll skate with the kids at a slower rate, but they're jamming with the kids. So I'm like, oh, I got to slow it down because they're playing too much good music. But then we have our adult nights on Sundays and Thursdays, I believe, in Louisville. And, it's a younger crowd. It's an adult session, but it's a young adult, like 18, 19, maybe 21. And it's a lot of kids. And they skate really good.
Oh, man. The down in Florida, actually, that Reflections, they have this teen scene of skaters. Like they do not have a shortage of that thing. And they make it cool. You know what I mean? They make it like this cool thing for these kids to come do. And yeah, like it's really good. Lehigh Valley though, where we're at, like those kids are crazy. They're so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now, Louisville, like how far are you from Abilene?
I think maybe, I don't know. Was it 3 hours? I think it was like 3 hours. It wasn't too far.
Okay. So yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. We're in Fort Worth. So it doesn't take that long. They usually come up Abilene, from what I understand, they come up to Interstate quite a bit, and vice versa. So, and I didn't know Abilene had a skate culture there. Because when I used
they
to
don't.
Okay, because I would never skate there ever. I would have never thought to skate there unless until someone brought up that they have a skate deal down there. I'm like, oh, we got to check that out. Well, there's quite a few of them though.
Well, but that's Jeff Groban literally trying to make it happen there. Yep. Like he went to a USA event, and he just was like, oh my God, I got to do this. And so he hooked up with Michelle Garman and trying to get an event there. So like I think last year, the one that we were both at, that was the third one they had done, and it's grown a little bit every year. He's such a good guy. Like he man, I've never been to a rink where like somehow he makes every skater that walk in that door feel like a VIP guest.
That's cool.
He's such a good dude. But like it's crazy because the whole town embraces it. Like they have an old theater, like they put it up on the marquee, like welcome skaters when the Abilene event happens, you know. But he's doing everything he can to create that culture there, you know. So there's a job for you. Go out to Abilene.
That was a good session. That was a very good session.
Dude, my outside foot was screaming that first night, man, because that's a tight turd, baby. That's a tight turd.
Yeah.
I'd never skated it before. That was my first time, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Like I come up to that turd like that, like at the mirrors, and I was like, my outside foot was just hanging on for dear life. Ah! Like I got used to it pretty quick, but damn, dude.
Yeah, same here. I agree.
What's do you have an event on the horizon for yourself? You think anything that you know about?
No event. I mean, I'm skating here tonight, back home tomorrow or Saturday. Skate 47 on Sunday, probably Philly on Thursday. I don't know, Wednesday. I think they have it on Wednesday. And then
you're gonna be right. Okay, you're gonna be right here
next week.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a full week next week of skating.
There you go. What brings you out to this? Just skating?
No, more work.
Okay. All right. Damn, dude. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to make one of those sessions. I'll come check it. Yeah, Wednesday night they do it's Philly.
Is it Philly? Okay.
Yeah, Ray and the OG skate crew, those guys do the Wednesday night there. You can't go wrong with 47. I love that place.
I love that place. My favorite.
Well, a lot of that audio equipment, like that Jim got from Roller Jam after they closed. Like he added it. Yeah, man. Yeah, and it sounded good already, but damn.
Yeah. And I don't think.
All right, do you think you're going to do the Abilene thing?
No. I would like to. I would definitely like to. More than likely, especially if it's on a weekend. Yeah, I'll do it again for sure. That was dope.
He just announced it. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but it's always that January, beginning of the year. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it'll definitely be over the weekend. So yeah, I'll probably see you out there. But yeah, man, is there anything you wanted to throw out there? I don't want to keep you much longer here. I kept you a little longer than I even told you I would, but is there anything you want to throw out there? Anything you want to promote and shout outs? Anything you want to say, man? Mike is yours, dude.
Shout out to all my DJs. You know, they make it happen. You know, when we skate, a lot of times when we skate, we get into the zone, which is what I like to watch. People get in that zone and just be out of it and not even here. You know, and shout out to the DJs. They do a hell of a job. They have a hell of a job to do.
Hell yeah.
And then my home ring, Skate, I got to call them out because I'm sure they'll see the video.
Yeah, man. I have to check that out. Skate.
You've probably seen some of those comedy videos. The guys dress up with a wig and he's acting like he's a customer or he's a skater.
Yeah, I just haven't been I haven't been to the rink though yet. I gotta check that out. Yeah. Well, speaking of the DJ, speaking of the music, one last question. What is there a genre, or even could you narrow it down? I know this stuff kind of changes over time. Is there like a track right now that like puts you in that vibe, puts you in that mode?
Like a new song?
Anything, don't matter, whatever it is, dude. Whatever just gets you, gets you in that spot.
Any of it, I guess that Jersey style house music really, really gets me. Some Midnight Star, the old school.
Yeah.
The break dance. I grew up in I started skating in 83, 84. I started breakdancing and skating at the same time. So never thought skating would become breakdancing too. But yeah,
Right? Yeah.
um, um, any of that, it's just it's any of that. It just brings
Mm,
back memories that you haven't heard
mm.
from a long time. Will get me in the mood. A song that I haven't heard in a long time. I wish someone would play Pee Wee Herman. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Okay. Okay.
If you remember that from the 80s.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah,
My-
that was dope back then.
You could play Rocket for me, dude. Herbie Hancock will like
Herbie
that
Hancock.
Rocket. That will do it for me, dude.
Don't get me wrong, I can skate to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Country, rock, it doesn't matter. As long as it has a
Mm-hmm.
beat, I can
Hell
skate to
yeah.
it. So
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I don't know how many of these you've seen, but I'm like notorious for saying like, when people like, because sometimes you hear people like, nobody could skate to this. No one could skate to this. And I always say like, don't come say it to me, because I'm going to tell you flat out. Like, no, there's a lot of people out there skating to this right now. It sounds like you can't skate to this.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And look, and if it doesn't speak to you, it doesn't speak to you. But you can't say nobody can do this. You know what I mean? Like, so whatever, man. Whatever. That's it. All right, man. Rodney, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it, dude.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And hopefully I will see you next year at the next Skate Like No Breaks.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, Rodney.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. I am here with DJ Trayvon Williams. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. Hey, real quick, before I jump into this, I just saw something on Facebook. It was for Whitehall. It said the return of DJ Trey.
Yeah.
So were you on like a little bit of a hiatus or something like that?
What do you mean?
Like, did you take a break or something? Because it said like the return of DJ Trey.
Oh, yeah. So basically, I had an incident where I dropped my laptop, and my laptop had broke. So I was like going around trying to figure out, like who can fix it, how long it would take, whatever. So I took it to this place in Walmart, and it took like 2 months. It was a pain, but
man.
I'm back now, starting tomorrow.
Got your crates ready to go?
Yes, always.
Nice, man. So yeah, so for those of you guys that don't know, Trey, Whitehall, Skateaway, local, and DJ. How long you been DJing there?
DJing there, I want to say this October makes 2 or 3 years. I'd have to go back on my calendar, but I want to say 2 years, maybe 3 years. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Was that like your first DJ job, like gig, or
no?
How long
I've been DJing. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go. Yeah. How long you been DJing?
I've been doing it since I was 11. And I didn't even know, like, I always knew I had a passion for music, but I just didn't know which avenue I wanted to go.
Yeah.
So one Christmas, my dad, he bought me my first ever DJ board. It was probably like this big. And then from there I went to classes, and then I think I was the best in my class within like 6 months. And I knew then, I was like, yeah, it's I found my niche. You know what I mean?
No doubt. That's cool, man. Yeah, it's I mean, kind of like how I got into it. Like I like I don't know. This is way before you do, but like
yeah.
It's funny is my brother was a b-boy like way back in the day, and he had like this Herbie Hancock tape, the Rocket song, and there's this part in the song where you hear like just like baby scratch, just like, and I'm asking my brother. I was a little kid, and I'm asking him like, what the hell is that? What is that thing? And he's trying to explain it to me, right? And then like a couple of years later, I saw like this performance replay of like the Grammy performance, and they had DST, who was the DJ in that thing, and like and I saw what he was doing. He had like these big ass wireless headphones that had this like car antenna, and but he's doing it, and because I didn't know what I was hearing, right? And then I saw it. And I'm like, oh, like, and I wanted to do that, and I jacked up my mom's records like real bad one time, like just trying to do all that. But yeah, man, I just and as a kid, like I was just doing it in my bedroom. earning money, mowing lawns. I got a busted ass techniques. I got a 1200 and I literally had one turntable like to start and everything. But I just did it. I just did it in my bedroom, man. And then, but yeah, same thing, man. It's like, I love music. Like I play drums. But like, I don't know, man. Like that thing just got me hype, dude. Like I don't know what it was, and then I absolutely loved it. I really never. It's funny because I didn't really DJ rinks much. I played music at rinks, but I didn't DJ at rinks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like big difference. Yeah. So all right. So was Whitehall the first rink though that you DJ'd?
Yeah. First and only so far.
Okay. All right. So we're here just recapping Skate Like No Brakes, man. I wanted to talk to like the Whitehall cats, like you guys like that have been down there for a while, man. That's your home spot. One, I want to make sure that you guys really just, my main thing was like I wanted people to know that like I didn't want to feel like we were like using the scene there. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted it to be like we were honoring the scene there, man.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk forever. We'll just start, man. You tell me, man. What'd you think, man? Did you have a good time? What were your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it was a good time. At first I was kind of skeptical because I have never been to Eight Wheels. It's only been a myth for me. You know what I mean?
Yep. Same.
So I was like, what is like this new thing that they're trying to do? And me and some of my friends were like, I don't know, we'll have to go out and see. And I remember we were on our way over there, and I pulled into the parking lot, and the parking lot was filled. I was like, whoa, what do they have going on? And then the second night, like y'all brought food. Like we've never at Skateaway, we've never had anything besides the pizza, the pretzels, the drinks, you know what I'm saying, some of the sweets, whatever. The first rink I ever been to that did that was 47. Like they had like a bigger selection of food. But yeah, I really appreciate it, man. I don't think I haven't had that much skating in a while, man. It was a lot of fun for sure. Yeah,
dude. Well, let me tell you, man, I was just as I don't know if skeptical is a word for me. I understand why it would be for you. I was hopeful, right. but I was nervous. It was like 3 days before, where I really started getting nervous because I was like that thing of like what if nobody shows up? But I'm telling you, man, like because it's funny, we went out to dinner before and we didn't get there till like 8:30 or something. And we pulled in, and I never saw cars parked in the places that they were parked in that place,
Yeah, and they were parked everywhere.
I was like, hell yeah, dude, let's go, man. But oh man, I'm just so glad you guys enjoyed it, man. Like for real, like I really like you guys got something going on, man. That like it's off the radar, but not like in a way that like because. Not like that's not a negative thing. It's like you got like I always tell people it's like that whole scene, man, that whole skate scene up there and the style and the whole deal is kind of like a best kept secret because you guys aren't like putting yourselves on. You know what I mean? You're not blasting yourselves all over social media. You know what I'm saying? Is that how you look at it too?
Yeah. I think I think that we should start posting more stuff and whatever, because I do feel like that like the people who do the tricks that we do deserve a lot more recognition than what they do have, in my opinion. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I'm not calling anybody out that doesn't like to post or anything like that. Your privacy is your privacy, but I do think that it would be better to start posting more stuff, because everywhere we go, humbly saying this, everywhere we go, people are surprised about what we can do, and it's just second nature to us. So why not post? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
No, but I mean, because I understand it too. Like in the sense of like when I got back into it, like I was posting videos like initially, like one just because like I'm from New England, my family back home, it was like. It was cool, like for them, they just see me doing it again and stuff. But I get it from the sense like where it starts to kind of feel like like you're kind of putting yourself on kind of thing, you know, like
Right.
I understand what that is. So, but like, yeah, from the perspective of like, if nothing else, just passing the thing on, right? Like, I mean, you know,
Right.
and there's a right way to do it. Or, you know, you just let us do it. You know what I mean? Let us do it for you, right? But
Yeah.
like, but there is a definitive style, man, that you guys got going on up there. It's like this, it's this old time shuffle thing that you guys that has been evolved right into the 21st century.
Yeah.
It's just nuts. It's synchronized jumps and all this stuff. When did you start getting into all that?
I want to say it would have been around the same time I was gonna start DJing. So I'd say November, October, September, like somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the first time I ever saw it, because so I had a break. So I've lived in PA twice,
Yep.
and so when I had left, I was younger. I was in elementary school, and it was just shuffling and tapping. That was it. There was no pivots. There was no jumps. There was no 360s. There was none of that. So I'm thinking I'm coming back into the game, and I'm like thinking this is gonna be the same old skate away, whatever. And I remember I saw Sean. He did a advanced backwards skate, and I saw my friend Brennan and my friend Andrew do like this backwards high kick 360. I'm like, I was amazed myself. I'm like, yo, what is that? So I remember I pulled Brennan to the side, and I said, hey man, I said, listen, like, will you please teach me whatever that is? Like, I didn't even know what it was called.
Yeah.
And I was like, will you please teach me? And he was like, yeah, he's like, we could go right now. So I'm like, all right, bet. We go on the skate floor, and he's trying to teach me how to do a 1 foot pivot, and I fractured my ankle that night.
No.
Yeah, I fractured my ankle that night. And then I was out for like 2 weeks, and when I came back, I was scared, but I was like, being scared doesn't get you anywhere, so got to keep at it. And I've had my falls. You know, I'm not sure if you saw me or not, man. I about face planted towards the end of the night on Sunday.
No, I
but
didn't catch it.
It comes with skating. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah. Okay, so oh shit, that's crazy though, man. Like first, oh wow, okay. So how long were you out? Did you? I'm not. If I missed it, I'm sorry, but
so I was supposed to be out for like a month, and I was in the house cooped up for 2 weeks. It was cold. There's nothing to do. I'm like, Mom, like, I need to do something. She's like, all right. And then when I came back, my ankle was still a little tender, so I kind of took it easy. I wasn't practicing or anything like that. But yeah, it took about a month for me to fully heal, month and a half.
That's not too bad though, man.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. Yo, I wish I could say it happened skating. I did the same thing like about a year and a half ago, checking the mail. I slipped on the ice and fractured my ankle. And what sucked about it was like a month and a half before the USA Shuffle event down in Georgia. And it was the first time I was going to go to one. So I was all hyped, ready to go. And I don't know if you've ever seen any of the footage, but like it's that Southern trucking style. That's just just fly. They just fly.
Yeah.
And the thing is like if you're gonna skate, like you literally like gotta like kind of be like, okay, am I cool? Like one, it can take a while to get on the floor because it's just going, right? And then two, like getting off the floor can be hard, right? But the point is like just that type of environment to test my newly healed ankle on. You know what I'm saying? But it all worked out. But all right, man. So so like you're getting down. So Andrew Gawad, was that the cat that was first?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I literally
Andrew and Brennan.
Yeah, I literally just talked to him. I just had him on before you. But
that's what's going on.
So okay, so like so now you come back, you get back into it. So like and everybody there is still, obviously they're still willing to show you things and teach you and the whole nine. Cool.
Yeah.
So how long would you say it was before you kind of really started getting comfortable, like, with that whole thing, that whole style? Were you learning like trick by trick? Was it just?
Yeah, trick by trick. I honestly now I'm comfortable, but I'm not as comfortable as I want to be, because I see people like Greg Fuller and whatever, like he'll send some crazy stuff, and I'm just like, bro, like how do you
Yeah.
do that? First,
Yeah.
how do you, first it's the courage, and then like actually landing the trick.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
he's a different breed, man. He's a different breed. I give all my props to Greg, Brennan, Andrew, Jace, all them.
Yo, Greg Fuller, like one of the, yeah, crazy, like one of the sickest skaters like I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life, and
yeah, for sure.
I've skated everywhere, dude. Like, it's
Yeah,
funny. I posted the video from the other night, like with him in it, and there's a dude that he posts. He's down in Florida, but he's a big YouTube channel, and like, and he was like, oh my god, I used to see that dude on YouTube like years ago. Like, and he was
yeah,
like, he's like, that dude was the GOAT then. Like, I can't, he's like, I can't believe he's still going. But the thing that it's crazy about Greg, man, like, and one is like one of the most humble dudes in the sense where, like, yeah, he's one of the best I've ever seen. But
yeah,
I wish he got more credit for, like, I think that he passes this thing on to more people than anybody I could think of, man. I don't know if that was
yeah.
your
I feel like a
experience.
lot of people are scared though, in a way.
Well, he's kind of I thought, like, when I first met Greg, I was like, oh shit, that dude don't want to talk to me. He's kind of standoffish.
I thought the same thing. Because like, he's out there, he's getting down, like he's so fluent. And all my friends are like, bro, just talk to him, like you, whatever. And I remember I was like, I don't know what to say to him. And then I saw he had these, I want to say they're JG Hub prototypes, I think. I didn't know what they were at the time, but they were like white and purple and blue, like something I've never seen before. I was like, hey, what kind of wheels are those? And I was at Bethlehem. It was the first time I ever talked to him. It was like right before Christmas. And me asking that one question, man, we sat there and skated for like an hour, and he was like giving me all this history of like, things he used to do back in the day, like how he started. Man, I couldn't thank him enough, man. He's a decent guy.
Well, and what's crazy is it's the same exact experience, right? In the sense where, one, yeah, like I just couldn't get a read on him, right? Like,
Yeah,
but yeah, then I strike up a conversation, and he's completely willing to tell you, teach you, talk to you for however long. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
yeah, it's so, I'll tell you flat out. So I would go up to, you ever get to a Olympic in Enola?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, because that's that flea hop scene. That's where all those cats are. You know what I
Right,
mean? And
right.
and I would go up there from time to time. And I'm a freak, dude. Like, I don't like, in the sense where, like, when I moved to PA, especially like when I started coming around Lehigh Valley and like
Right.
that shuffle style, I was like coming from New England, I just don't skate like anybody around here, right? And like, I
Yeah,
remember going up to Enola, and it was kind of the same with Justin Ziegler too, because he's kind of standoffish, right? Quiet.
yeah,
And
yeah.
but I remember going up to Enola one night, right? Come home. I'm like, shit, I don't think anybody likes me, dude. Because nobody just, but it wasn't like, funny is it wasn't like that at all, man. Once I started talking to people, they couldn't have been more welcoming and kind and
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
man.
I
But
mean, you're like, I'm sure everyone's gonna run into somebody who's a little
yeah,
awkward, a little weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say any names, um, but I've had more love than hate in the skating community. I love it. You know what I mean? So
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, it's funny
yeah,
for me. What's funny for me too, because I travel all over the place to go to these events, and
I
people
see that, man. I saw you were in Tennessee not too long ago.
or Texas. I'm going to Tennessee.
Okay,
Yeah, Texas, Florida, Georgia, just
yeah.
everywhere. Up to New
Or maybe
England.
I might have got you mixed up with Lacey. My
Well, so
bad.
no. Oh, okay, mixed up. Well,
Yeah.
but I actually just had I just did a podcast with her to promote the event that she's doing in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Coming up. But what's funny about it is I do this, the podcast, and so then I go to these events, and people just kind of like, they see this and they automatically assume I'm going to be like super outgoing. You're right. But like I'm awkward as shit a lot of times.
Yeah.
When we're breathing the same air. I'm not like, it's
Right.
not the same thing, but anyway, it don't matter. But like, so, all right, man. But like, yeah. So like, we talked about this. When did you first hear about the event coming? Like the Skate Like No Breaks thing?
I want to say, I don't know. I don't know. It was a few months because I heard about it when y'all first posted it, but I didn't really understand it.
Okay.
I didn't really, because I was like, because I've, like I said before, I've never been to an eight wheels thing, whatever. I've always seen some of my friends with like the eight wheels no brake, I guess the older shirts or whatever.
Yep.
Um, but I didn't really know what it was until it got closer. And then um I saw a video on, I want to say it was Facebook, and you're like, eight wheels no brakes for bringing it to Whitehall. I was like, oh, like they're bringing it to me. Like this, hold on, wait a minute, because usually like to have more fun, I have to travel like dumb far. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. So I was like, wow, they're finally bringing like a decent event here, because usually the only event to look forward to at Whitehall is we have like a Halloween skate, and we have Timmy's every year.
Mhm.
So I was like, this is something different. And then um, then it happened. I was like, wow, like this is, a lot of fun.
So it's funny. I don't know if you remember, but it was over a year ago. I actually recorded a podcast episode at Whitehall with Sean, like literally on the floor. And it's funny because I was saying it then. Like I in that episode, I remember, and I was saying it before that, because I was like, yo, something needs to happen here, man. Like for real,
Right.
like so my thing was is I was doing helping Ray with the events in Philly and stuff like that, and I love doing that, and that's great. Like but I remember he took me to the first late skate I ever went, like kind of out like the Lehigh area, was a Bethlehem late skate a couple years back. And I had only been skating again for, I don't know, like when I first started, I was kind of fumbling around Lancaster, kind of looking for something, and then I made my way out to
Yeah.
Philly. So it had been about 9 months, a year, or something like that. But he's like, "Yeah, you got to come check out this late skate that happens, out here, like Bethlehem, right?" So I go to this thing, and this is 3 years ago, maybe something like that. But I remember being like, "Oh my god!" Like the skating was just off the chain, dude. Everybody, it
Yeah.
was from adults to like young cats. Like it was dope. And I remember being like, "Dude, why isn't something happening here?" You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this is crazy. And then go to Whitehall and continue to see it all, and being like, and not that like we do have events here, and look, like I love every DJ that we bring into PA, like for real, like they're good, like they're friends of mine, right? But and so they know that this isn't hate at all, but like my thing was is like, what if I think that like we could do something here that is just about here, right? Like we don't have to bring any other
Right.
DJs. Like we just we do what we do here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, and yeah, man, that because that's what Eight Wheels was. Eight Wheels No Brakes was
Right.
just like, come experience this thing, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, and Whitehall seemed, I love that place, man, and it
Yeah.
worked out, man. So you'd like to see another one? Would you like to see another one up there? Can you hear me?
I'm sorry. It must have lagged. Say that again. I'm sorry.
No. Would you like to see another one up there?
Oh, 1,000. What? 1,000,000%. Yes. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Like I think the Saturday Sunday thing works. Dude,
Yeah.
I don't even know if like if you realize like dude, there was Texas in that place,
Yeah.
Georgia, people all from Massachusetts, Maine, Rhode Island, just from everywhere. But yeah, man, it was a good time. Is it what uh if you just recap like the weekend for yourself, like what was it for, like what did it mean for you, man, just to have that kind of scene popping off in there?
Man, it was different, most definitely, because like I said before, um, we haven't we I don't think we've ever had anything like that. Not since my time at least.
Yeah.
Um, but and I always like seeing like people come from different. I think that's the coolest thing, because I've never really been out of state I mean, obviously Jersey's out of state. It's only an hour though, but I've never driven like as far as to meet people. Like I saw Rob, he drove, what was it, like 11 and a half hours, 800 miles or something like that for a skating event. Like, like, it's definitely cool seeing how dedicated people are to skating.
Yeah, 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 man. And that's the thing. I just knowing that there are people like, and because here's the deal. The South is on. Like as far as like skating and skating events go, the South is on, right? Like they're not hurting for exposure. They and it's a dope scene. I love going down there. I love every shout out to everybody, Jams, Mayhem, you know what I mean? Reflections, my Georgia people, my Florida people, all you guys. So for me it was like, yo, like we gotta there's something up here that like, I don't know, man. I just really wanted it to get on. You know what I'm saying? And I just, dude, I couldn't have been happier with the way it went. Dude.
Yeah,
it was crazy. So
yeah, definitely, it was definitely a success for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Like I can't promise anything, but I gotta think, man. Especially for somebody, I don't know. Maybe we could talk about Trey getting in the booth, for one of these things at some point. So for you, let me ask you as a DJ, man. I ask any DJ I interview, would you rather be in the booth or on the floor?
That's so hard. I would say definitely in the booth because I like the control aspect of like being able to, speed it up, slow it down, all that type of stuff for sure.
Yeah. I think it would have been tough for me being a DJ this weekend though, watching. Like I want to get out. Yo, they killed it all. Like Jace, Matt Hatter, of course, Tito. I mean, dude, Jace had those people running for that first 2 hours, dude. Oh my!
Well, because he called me a week before the event, and he always called me from time to time, and shows me what kind of mix he's doing and whatnot, and he was playing this one mix, and I was like, yeah, bro, you got it for sure. Like he's like, and he started the first night, and he was like, I'm gonna kill y'all, you know that, right? I'm like, oh, whatever, Jace. And he definitely did for sure, because I did not want to get off the floor at all.
Dude, it was like I haven't seen that kind of vibe where like it was like nonstop, everybody going all night long.
Yeah.
Like both nights, man. What about you personally? Like what's like, you have a preference like as far as music style goes, like just to skate to, you know what I mean? Like what do you get down to, the most?
I say like, 80s, 90s, 2000 hip hop, rap, that type of thing. For a while, like all I wanted to listen to was freestyle, but you know what I mean? But now that like, music is evolving, DJs are evolving, technology is evolving, I definitely, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, stuff like that.
Cool. So let everybody know when's the next time that you're going to be in the booth, where at, when, what's the deal?
The next time I'll be is actually tomorrow, at Whitehall. I think it's Wednesday, 6 to 9.
6 to 9. Yeah. So this will come out after that. Is there another one after that?
I'd have to check my. Oh, wait, hold on the back of my door. Give me 1 second.
There you go.
You said after Sunday?
Yeah.
The 8th and the 10th. I'm not sure if the 9th and the 10th. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if the 9th is a public session or not, because we usually don't do public events on Thursday, but I have no idea. I'm just scheduled. So okay. I'm just doing what I'm told, y'all. I'm just doing what I'm told.
Yeah, man. That's all good. It's all good, dude. All right, man. Well, is there anything that you want to throw out there? Anything else you wanted to promote, plug, any shout outs, anything you wanted to mention? We didn't cover.
I want to say thank you to our manager. She's the one who obviously onto the job and say thank you to who came. That thing, you know, everybody who showed up, did their thing, whatever. You know, thank you to all the people, Mark, Kelly. Um, there were so many people. I'm sorry. There were so many people there that I didn't know, but I appreciate everybody really. Um, you know, thank you to all my friends who have got me to as far as I'm at now, as far as skating wise. You know, Greg, Jace, Brennan, Andrew, um, Justin, Mia, everybody. You know, I really appreciate y'all helping me and you know me getting where I'm at today.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. Yeah, dude. I tell you what, man. Not a better group of people out there, man. Like dope skating, kill like
Yeah,
but genuinely, you know, good people, man. And that's the other thing too. Like if you ever get out to Whitehall, that area, you know what I mean. You see these cats going off out there. Don't be shy about asking them, you know, for a tip or two, man. You know what I mean?
yeah, of
Because they're all about just passing this thing on, which is what I
course.
absolutely respect and love
Yeah,
about all you guys out there, for real.
yeah. Because like
I
I think tricks. I think Greg has been saying like this has been going on since like the early 1900s because like it was you know it was popular when he was a kid and then you know he's talked to some people who was doing it you know way before that so it goes back really far and that is um the cool thing the history of it all you know what I mean um
yeah.
so
Yeah, man, it is. It's funny. I always tell people it's like you can, even though like you can go to any session now, like in your area, and see what you see there. But you can also within it, you can see like this throwback. It's like you can see that old style like in the DNA of what you're doing,
yeah
even though it's been evolved.
right
You know, to what it is now, man. But yeah, everybody, check out Trey, man. Anytime in the booth, the guy's killing it out there, Whitehall, dude. You got late skates going off out there. But yeah, man, check out Whitehall. It's to me best kept secret, man. You know what I mean? We gotta get this place back on the map. I think we did though, man. I'm
yeah
excited. I'm excited about it, man.
yeah I sure hope so man that was a lot of fun
Yeah, dude. All right, man. Well, thank you so much, man, for jumping on, man. I really, really appreciate it.
yeah always
All right, man. That's it. That's all I got for you, dude.
alrighty
All right, man. Have a good one, Trey.
you as well.
All right.